Hi, my name is Detective Mario Bravo of the New Orleans Police Department Special Victims Division. First name Mario, last name Bravo, M-A-R-I-O, last name Bravo, B-R-A-V-O. On Friday, August 15, 2025, the New Orleans Police Department Special Victims Division was assigned to investigate a missing 12-year-old boy, Bryan Vasquez. Detectives learned that a 12-year-old special needs boy had been reported missing on Thursday, August 14 at approximately 10 a.m. 7 district officers initiated the investigation and search efforts that same day. A level 2 child endangerment alert was issued for the 12-year-old boy. The search intensified with our local, state, and federal partners on Friday, August 15, when detectives obtained a video footage showing the 12-year-old boy nude running in the 13,000 block of Sever Street. At the time of that last video was August 15th at 6:33 a.m. near that large body of water. Search operations included the use of helicopters, drones, canine units, and officers conducting ground searches in the immediate area of the 13,000 block of Severs and the surrounding neighborhoods. Despite extensive efforts, Bryan remains missing. This is when we need the public's help. Now we'll turn it over to Ms. Darlene for further.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Darlene Costanza, President of Crimestoppers. We're here today truly to ask you to educate the public, those who live in this area, about how we operate. With Crimestoppers, they may not understand, but when you give us information, we're never going to ask your name. We don't want to know anything about you, the tipster. What we want to know about is the information that's ready and important on this case. And in this instance, it's a 12-year-old young man, Bryan. When you call Crimestoppers, you can ask for an interpreter. And we always talk about the number, the 822-1111. That's very close to the NOPD number. It's 822-1111. You can ask for an interpreter. But you can also go online. There is a Crimestoppers GNO app. We want you to know that when you go to the app, you have to go down to the bottom of the app and select the language you want to report in. And you can send us any information you may have. And that information can be critical. But again, realize it's only information that can help us identify where this young man may be. Now, Crimestoppers is adding one other carrot to this. You know, with Crimestoppers, we usually work with cases where we know a crime has been committed. But that's not what we're saying here. We're saying we want to make sure this missing young man is brought home to his family. So if you can give information that helps bring him home, there's a cash reward available to you. Again, anonymously, confidentially, nobody knows who you are. It's $1,250 cash reward. Now, Crimestoppers, you have to call us with your information. So we're not asking you to go to anyone in the neighborhood. We're asking you to come directly to Crimestoppers with that information. And that's important because we want you to know that you can trust this process. Now, our hearts and prayers have been with the family. We certainly have been with law enforcement. We see how diligently they have worked this case, and this hurts us all. So again, understand Crimestoppers is there as a tool, as a resource. Please help us circulate the information to the businesses in that area, the churches in that area, the neighbors, and let's not just stop in that one geographic neighborhood, those few blocks. Let's go further. Let's go out throughout the New Orleans East area to make sure that people know that we are all standing behind this family looking for closure. Again, you can do this without ever being identified. It's safe. Thank you.
You want to give that to him in Spanish, please?
Yes. Can you see that? Hola, soy Detective Mario Bravo, Departamento de Nueva Orleans. Yo ahora voy a hablar en español para nuestra gente que no está viendo, que solo entiende el español. El viernes, agosto 15 de este año, el Departamento de Nueva Orleans, Víctimas Especiales, inició una investigación en la búsqueda de Bryan. Los detectives supieron de que Bryan La última vez que vimos a Bryan fue el jueves, agosto 14, y aproximadamente como a las 6:33 de la mañana. Nosotros iniciamos la búsqueda con nuestra gente locales, nuestra gente estatal y también nuestra gente federal en la búsqueda de Bryan. Era gente con helicópteros, con perros, gente yendo puerta en puerta buscando video, y a pesar de esos esfuerzos no pudimos encontrar a Bryan. Esto es cuando ocupamos la ayuda de nuestra comunidad, y como ahorita voy a hablar un poquito en español de lo que Ms. Darlene dijo, de que quiero que la gente sepa de que puede llamar a ese número. El número es 504-822-1111 y puede dar nuestra pista. Pueden ustedes ser anónimos y esa información se la va a dar a la policía y nadie se va a dar cuenta que fue usted. Y yo no sé si mucha gente sabe de Crimestoppers, pero es una gran ayuda para nosotros y va a ser una gran ayuda si esa pista nos lleva a encontrar a Bryan. Usted puede también recibir una recompensa. Entonces se le exige a la comunidad que la policía ocupe su ayuda y no tiene que tener miedo tampoco de hablar con la policía. Muchas gracias. Right now, we remain hopeful. We're looking to all possibilities.
Can I just echo that? You just asked about a question about whether or not there could be a possible crime that occurred here. Just know the reward we're offering for you is just for the return to him, of the young man, of Bryan, to his family. But if there was a case that a tip came in and there was an actual crime that occurred, the reward would be greater than $12.50. So just understand, if you have information, anything, send it in.
Chris?
Yeah, I know this investigation has shifted to a more targeted approach since last week when there was the big police presence out in the neighborhood on 7th Street. Can you talk a little bit more just specifically on how the investigation is changing a bit? And also, I know last week and earlier this week, state police was heavily involved. Can you talk about when state police was contacted, or did they contact NOPD? I know state police sends out the level 2 alert, but was NOPD or state police ever contacted before they were asked for that level 2? Or did state police contact NOPD and NOPD refused?
I want to be clear. We are very grateful with our partnerships with the state police, with our federal partners, and we are thankful for also our local partners who responded to look for Bryan. Right now, that remains ongoing. That is case sensitive, but we are open to all possibilities that may lead to locating Bryan. Okay.
What's case sensitive about asking when state police was contacted or when state police...
He doesn't have that information right now, Chris. We can look into that later. Missy?
Yeah, good afternoon. So I've been looking at calls for service in the 7th District regarding missing files, and I saw that the vast majority are categorized Code 1, routine response, and a small handful are 2, which bears a lights and siren. Who makes the determination, and how is that determination made?
I can only answer to when the New Orleans Police Department Special Victims Division initiated the investigation. I can't answer to that question.
All right, Alyssa?
Family and friends have told to us and expressed their concern that the delayed response may be impacting now the timeline and the search for Bryan. What is your response to this?
So, Alyssa, we addressed that actually. You were late. So the superintendent has already said that there's a formal investigation. It's an ongoing investigation, so NOPD can't further comment on that.
Can I ask about another question then?
Yeah, go ahead. You get another one.
Can you go into a little bit maybe about where the search is
Yes, we can go into all those other areas. Anything that leads us to finding Bryan, we are open to. We searched through helicopters, drones, numerous times on foot, dogs, canine. I think the Cajun Navy also came out. Yes, the Cajun Navy did come out and assist. So we are open to continuing those searches out there.
All right. Yes, ma'am.
Is your assignment as, excuse me, as an NLPD detective that speaks Spanish and English, what was the reason behind that? Is it particular to this case because you speak Spanish and the people there speak Spanish and you want there to be clear communication?
It's both. It's because I speak Spanish and I am good at what I do. I can investigate this type of investigation. So it's both. It's the communication, and it's also the nature of the investigation, because I have experience in looking for missing kids.
Do you think that this assignment will help with the investigation, meaning like the collaboration for the people and NLPD?
The entire people of the Hispanic community, or the entire people in New Orleans?
Yes,
Which
the
one?
Hispanic New Orleans residents.
Absolutely. We want that further collaboration with the Hispanic community. We don't want them to be scared to come to us. And I can speak Spanish very fluently, and I can communicate with the Hispanic community very well.
Darlene, have you guys gotten any tips back?
We've only gotten 2 tips, but we really haven't advertised the program, and that's why today it's so important for you guys to make sure to let the community there know that this is another resource, it's just another tool. And I'm hoping after this gets out, and hopefully this Sunday, and hopefully the churches pick up on this and spread this to their congregations, we're going to get a lot more information.
Last night, right before 6 o'clock, there was about 7 unmarked units that pulled up on 7th Street, a group of detectives, some from the homicide squad. Can you talk about what they were doing in the area and safety yesterday?
Yes. So that is the continuous searches of looking for more cameras, looking at every possible lead that can lead us to locating Bryan. We are not saying that we are giving up. We are working very hard, and I am proud to say that we are, as the New Orleans Police Department, the men and women of the New Orleans Police Department are working very hard to find Bryan, and we are thankful for the men and women of our local and state and federal partners that were working very hard to locate Bryan and continue to the attempts to locate Bryan.
All right. Thank you all for coming out. We appreciate it.